Hello everyone and welcome back to Abstract Medicine. I hope you're all doing well. So this is going to be messages for the week. Before we begin, I just want to say that my readings are available for those of you who are unsure. Bookings are available directly on my website, which is linked in my bio here on TikTok. But also, I have a YouTube channel called Abstract Medicine, and there are lots of playlists there. I recently did a Pick a Pile June prediction, so you may wish to have a listen to that. That is on the YouTube channel, Abstract Medicine. Today we're going to be doing a week ahead card of the week, but I felt called to pull lots of cards today. Okay, so the beginning of the week, let's have a look and see what is happening. So let's have a look. Okay, so we have the beginning of the week. You're attracting a lot of partnerships this beginning of the week, the month of June, although all of my videos are completely timeless, okay? So this is an energy of compromise, of partnership, of working well together, meshing well, energies that align very well. I feel like this is involving great work, contributions and collaborations. I feel like for those of you who haven't necessarily been noticed for your hard efforts, this is the month and this is the week where you'll be seeing that people will want to be working with you, particularly at the beginning of the week. They'll want to create some sort of partnership with you. This could be through an invitation to partner up, maybe through a message or an email, letter, contract, something like that. But I feel overall this is a message about working very well together, alignment. So you are in alignment. Whatever you've been doing internally is calling that alignment in. I feel like a lot of you have been working on inner harmony. So let's have a look. So the maybe like Tuesday, Wednesday, we are maybe contemplating. We have another two kind of energy here. We have a number two here. We have two people shaking hands, agreeing on something. There's some sort of agreement or possibly contract. So by the second day or maybe mid-week, we're getting this energy of balance. We're getting this energy of patience and waiting. You know, these are people here on the platform or at a train station, and they are waiting for their train. So there's an energy here that mid-week, there's an energy of patience and waiting for your ships to come in sort of energy. Although this particular deck is called the Law of Attraction, and it's an Italian tarot deck, we do know with the tarot this is otherwise identified as le due or I due di denari, which is the two of coins. So again, there's an energy of balance and reciprocity, you know, giving and taking. Okay, let's have a look midweek to the latter part of the week. We have this energy of, again, I mean, look at this. You know, you start the week with such a great balancing and alignment and harmony and patience, working and alignment, working with the right people. And then you get amazing financial rewards. We have le 10 di denari, which is the 10 of coins, 10 of pentacles. This is an energy of, again, balance, but mainly stability and riches, lots and lots of wealth here. I do feel like with this fortune cookie, these two cookies, again, we have these twos here and here. I feel like this is an energy of some sort of, you've won the jackpot here. There's some sort of fortune here. There's some sort of wish coming true here. So claim it down in the comments in your own way. Claim it down in the comments, okay? I do feel like you have made some sort of wish towards maybe progress in your career, particularly financially and recognition, as well as you know, moving things forward. Maybe this involves you wanting to you know, rise up the ranks in your career, your status even. This could also involve better partnerships with regard to your relationships, romantically speaking, as well as platonic. I do feel like for those of you who may have experienced some sort of upset, minor upset or minor, you know, argument, I'm hearing tit for tat. I do feel like this week, specifically at the beginning of this week, is going to be more balanced and be more peaceful. So that's lovely. Let's have a look at the end of the week, okay? I mean, look at this. We have Fortune. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. This is beautiful. And I was thinking when I was seeing this card here, this is the energy of fortune favoring the brave. And not only does Spirit reward you with happiness and your wishes being fulfilled and joy overall, where you're at peace, but this is more about not only that, but it's more about you also are financially very, very stable. Now, this is about a positive investment working out very well, particularly for those of you who are buying a great asset. Maybe this is works of art. I myself am an artist, and you can find my art on my website. On my website, there is under the footer page, Abstract Medicine, and that's where all the bookings are. But I do see that this is about you buying something or making a calculated risk towards something that is about some sort of 10-year to 20-year plan at the very least. This is about stability and making and putting down roots. So I do see that a lot of you are really going to be winning the jackpot, and you're going to see that energy really by the end of the week, where you're going to be very financially fulfilled, very happy indeed. And look at this kaleidoscope of colour here, where there's all of the colours here. Again, this is an energy of harmony. Remember how I was saying a lot of you have been working on your inner alignment, and so therefore outside of yourself, externally, alignment meets you where you are at too. There is more peace around you, that you feel more peaceful. Maybe even when people are talking bad things about the news and they're hearing this, that and the other, you just stay in your own lane and you focus on inner harmony. And so what is being reflected back to you in your own world is not necessarily denial of horrible things that do happen in the world, but you're sort of letting things pass you by. I'm actually hearing the song by The Far Side. You're letting things pass you by. So it's water over a duck's back. That's the energy. You are more focused on peace and harmony and good relationships, rather than drama, of course, but moving towards a kaleidoscope of real balance, where a lot of you have been working on all of your chakra systems, particularly your physical, your body temple has all the chakra systems, but also your hand has the chakras, as well as your head, as well as your feet. So I do feel like overall your physical health and your mental health, as well as emotional and spiritual health, is very balanced, specifically over the weekend. Now we have the Judgment card, which is stunning. I do feel like a lot of you are going through an awakening this weekend, okay? You're going through a major awakening this weekend, and on the timer I just saw 0808, and this is a great shift, a great awakening, a great transformation involving your money. This is about karma being awarded and rewarded back to you. This may have been something to do that you have, you've experienced, you've been giving back overall to the poor or people who have been needy. But I do see that you have been paying back some sort of negative karma from a past life that you have experienced, and you're actually going to be seeing the rewards of your good labor. Now remember, whatever we give out into the world in this lifetime, in this dimension, in this existence, is exactly what is given back to us. So I do see that overall, and this week, and over the last few 10 years, maybe for some of you 15 years, you're going to be rewarded some wonderful news, financial stability, a lot of you, great partnerships. But overall this week, I do see you being very happy indeed. Do make sure to tune into the June predictions. Pick a pile, which is a pick a crystal, over on the YouTube channel Abstract Medicine 888, or you just search Abstract Medicine. And my name is Kristalina. I'm an artist, a mystic, as well as a podcaster. And it's been a pleasure reading your energies today. Let me know down in the comments. Take care. Bye for now.